All right, watch how this is done. Welcome to That's a Thing 2 Overture episode 11.
There you go. You did it.
That's
Oh,
how
good one.
that's how we do it on this
Yeah,
podcast.
Yeah,
that's
We
how a
say things
professional does it.
correctly.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Drew.
And I'm Nolan.
All right.
And welcome to Wednesday, March the 22nd.
Yeah, March 22. I mean, if you're
Welcome
listening,
to a weird cold spring.
is it
that I
okay?
hate.
So I think you're gonna have like
Is it
the
spring?
last day of the Steam Spring Sale today. I'm making sure. Yeah, so the 23rd is the last. So like, if you're listening to this, there is some stuff. I think.
And how could you not be?
Yeah, there's some things that I would recommend taking advantage of in the Steam Spring Sale. Chief among them is the Star Wars Fallen Order for under $5. If you haven't played that game, I think it's good. I think that game is legit good. I believe I bought it at like full price. And at $5, it's a steal. Did you guys
Remember when Steam sales used to be like major cuts on everything?
Yeah, now it's more like minor cuts on everything, and then some of those get major cuts.
Yeah, things that are 5 years old or older get the big cut, but otherwise it's like here's 10% off. It's like that's nothing. It's not a sale price. It's garbage.
Oh, that's funny. I'm looking at it like, here's the Destiny, the last 5 expansions. Yeah, they're like $12. You want them?
I did buy 3 things at the summer sale. I picked up Ultra Kill. Ultra Kill rules.
What's
it's fun. It's
for
great.
those of us who didn't attend your stream.
Ultra Kill is a throwback first-person shooter made by Hakita. It's published by New Blood. It's that kind of, and it's basically, as the URL says, Devil May Quake, where you have your kind of old school Quake game, but it has a style meter, and you are a robot in hell killing demons stylishly, and every gun is the coolest gun. I love it.
Great.
It's a great game. I feel like I think I bought it because they did like they finished up the second act update. There's one more to go. It's still in early access, but it's great. The game made me sweaty. It hurts my hands. I play it on controller because I can't do mouse anymore. So I'm on controller and there is auto aim, but it's still killing V2. Took me 14 tries. The game's great.
What's the best weapon to you?
Currently, I really like the minigun. I like shooting the magnet and then swapping over to like the full heat burst mode and then like letting it go. So then your minigun has a magnet and then all of your bullets home to the magnet, but it also has a secondary mode where you have, I will say, fuller auto, where it makes the brrr sound and uses like all your ammo in one shot. But you got that, and it combos with the magnet, so you melt anything. I love it.
Oh no, I think for me, well, just the funnest weapon is coin.
Coin is very good.
Getting those shots off.
Coin is incredible. Apparently, like the big strat is one of your pistol, you can flip a coin in the air, and if you shoot the coin, it automatically homes to the enemy and does a critical hit. But the big combo is you flip some coins and then you shoot them with the railgun, so then the railgun like bounces through people. That's like the big damage. But it's very cool. There's also parries.
Yeah, you gotta punch those shots.
Yeah, you punch the shots back at them. You can punch your own shotgun shell to make it go faster. The
That
first
game is
the first
just
boss, when you kill him, he gives you basically the big O piston punch. That's like you just have that now. It's really cool.
yeah. Once you beat your Virgil,
Yeah, the first time.
yeah,
But yeah, it's really
you
cool.
take his. Oh,
It's a great game.
that's a great game.
It's
There's
great.
so many good. It's not technically out yet, so
Yeah,
if it comes out this year, we're like, oh yeah,
it could be on Game. Also, the
that's on the list.
soundtrack is dope. I really like that soundtrack.
Oh yeah, there's like
That game sounds incredible. That's one.
just
That's
some great indie games right now.
oh, the indie games are crushing it. I also got Terraria because it was $5. I don't normally like the kind of Minecraft games, but what interests me about Terraria is apparently there's a lot of bosses that you can eventually go up to kill, and that makes me far more interested to have like a Minecraft style game with a goal.
Yeah, I should never. I used to play with my cousin, and I just could never get into it.
No, I see that. I mean, like those kind of games, like I have a feeling for them, but there needs to be some kind of goal. Like I've tried playing Minecraft by myself and it doesn't work because like the goal of Minecraft.
Did you install it correctly?
Yes. But
Is your graphics driver updated?
Oh yeah. Well, no. I mean, it works. It just I was not into it just playing because I was like, well, now I'm not. There's no point to explore. It's like you kill the Ender Dragon. There's no combat. But like you look at Terraria and there's a bunch of stuff like go into the jungle and kill the monster, go into the thing and kill it, and I'm like, okay. It seems interesting. Not as interesting as Dragon Quest Builders 2. My favorite of the Minecraft likes.
Oh no, the greatest Minecraft like is Dwarf Fortress, which is also on sale.
That's worth getting. Also, Super Lesbian Animal RPG 20% off.
I think Pizza Tower's also on sale, guys.
And it's pretty good. These are some Game of the Year contenders.
These are some killers already.
Also, a killer that apparently I didn't own was Into the Breach, so I got that.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because like
that was available on Netflix.
Yeah, that's where I got mine. I'm like, oh, I can get it from Netflix. Yeah, I'll play it on here.
I got it through the Epic Game Store. That was one of their free giveaways.
I missed it at some point because I think I already had it, but I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna get it on Steam.
Oh, Steam hit you with the classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that game I already know is good. Because I watched a Verac review of FTL, and I was like, oh yeah, I never beat FTL with some of the things. I've been working on that just in my own time. FTL's good.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, there's Steam Summer Sale. It's okay. The big ones, I would say, like the major discounts are Civ 6 is like really cheap, the base game, and if you like Civilization, I think it's worth it. I like Civ 6. That's another one. That's another one I paid full price for. And if someone else was like, "Yo, would you pay $5.99 for Civ 6?" I'd be like, "Yeah, it's a pretty good price for that." But otherwise, yeah, it's nothing incredible. But that Star Wars game's pretty good. You're gonna say something?
No. I mean, what's everyone been up to?
Yeah. I went off about Steam, so you guys talk.
You've been watching some new movies, Drew?
No, I've been watching some old movies. And I guess some new movies. I don't know. So, let's see. This week, I watched Puss in Boots 2, which is still very good. Why did they go so hard for Puss in Boots? Like,
I don't know.
It's Puss in Boots 2. It's not even like the first one. If it was the first one, I could understand it because it's like, all right, we're gonna go hard on this spin-off to want to get you into it. But this is like the sequel.
Yeah, it has to be a case of like they knew no one was paying attention, so they could just get away with whatever they wanted to do. I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's bizarre how like that. It's like
a bunch of young artists that like really love Shrek. Are like, let's do something new with this.
It's
And
like
DreamWorks is like, we don't have any fire. We don't have anything else in the fires. Yeah, go ahead.
it's like if Minions 2 was a banger.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, how is Minions 2 like the greatest movie I've seen? What the hell happened? Why Minions 2? It's like,
Yeah, it's really good. And it's actually funny too, which is a surprise.
I mean,
Like,
Yeah.
what, you disagree?
no, I just think that like it's a because there's been good DreamWorks movies. I've liked several DreamWorks movies.
Yeah.
But like some of the humor is very
No,
I don't know,
okay. So
kiddish.
I think
I think is what he means.
I'm conflating like humor and like quality, I guess. Because like there's been several quality DreamWorks movies, but I would agree I wouldn't describe them all as like hilarious.
And it's also like the comic relief character is not intolerable.
Oh,
Like
that's an
Burrito,
achievement.
Yeah.
I know, like it's still kind of whatever, but the character is a dog that has been abandoned by his family repeatedly
That's pretty good.
until it culminates in he got thrown in a river in a sock with a rock in it, and he got out.
Yeah, he's a champion.
Yeah, and so now he wants to become a therapy dog.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, it is. It's like a very wholesome, like nice little thing.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
It's on Peacock if you got it.
Yeah, well, we now have Peacock because my dad decided he really likes the Premier League, and Peacock has all of the Premier League.
So we got Peacock because we looked at how much it costs to rent Tar, and Peacock was $1 cheaper for a month of that, and like, well, we'll just do that instead then.
Ooh, okay. That's like on my
and
list to see next.
So Tar is good. The story itself is fine. It's about like
Oh, no.
predators fall from power, which you'll love to see.
I've heard that. I just know the actress is like supposed to
Catherine
like
Blanchett.
it's supposed to be like a really great performance, and that's what I mainly want to see it for.
Yeah, it is. And
Okay, great.
most of them, and I'm watching it with a trained cellist who's actually in that world, and like it's mostly all accurate, except for her actual conducting style. It's like not how conductors behave when they're on the podium.
The church is like, no, that's not right.
Yeah, it's like no, that is not how. No. But it's a very good story.
Great.
And also like it's last week, no, 2 weeks ago we were having sushi, and so we were talking about like we brought up Tar to talk about like, oh, we want to see it, and some like old ladies next to us like overheard it and like started talking to us. It's like, yeah, I had no idea what the hell was going on in that movie.
Ooh.
And it's like, after watching it, it's like, okay, I think I understand why, because like the scene changes are like very like sharp, and it's very much like, nope, we are an entirely new point right now, and it's not like it's hard to follow along, but it's not holding your hand the whole way.
Yeah, they just don't give the audience a whole lot of information, so a lot of people will be like, listen, the Marvel movies tell me where they're going to be at next, so that's what I'm used to.
Yeah. The Marvel movies put in giant letters that now they are here, and I like it because I know that they're here now.
Oh, they're here.
Yeah.
That little what is it? I was assume it with like the Bourne Identity or maybe Mission Impossible, where they put that little location name down there.
But this will just jump ahead in like time and location, but it'll still be connected to the last scene.
But you can put the pieces together.
Yeah, you can put the pieces together.
Okay.
It's not even super hard. It's just, harder than a popular movie.
Okay.
So that's good. What else? Oh, we watched El Dorado because that's on Peacock.
Road to El Dorado rules.
Yeah.
Yep, Road El Dorado rules. I think more and more. I think DreamWorks has been like robbed of like. I think it was consistently putting out better movies than Disney for a long time.
Through that whole period, I'm like, yeah, DreamWorks was killing it.
Yeah,
DreamWorks is not like, I know it gets a lot of crap for like DreamWorks face, and there are some like blez, but there's some decent movies on like really decent films.
So that's my problem is I do kind of forget about the period of DreamWorks that's like Shark Tale.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Where you're seeing like, oh.
Here's what I think is, I think compared to Disney, DreamWorks has a lot of stinkers. Where during that period, Disney just had like good to okay.
Yep.
I mean, like for
Disney,
every How
Disney
to Train,
plays it safe.
Yeah.
But there's like, like I'm glad like Pixar and Disney have like The Incredibles, but I'm glad that people are coming around that like Megamind was pretty good.
I just don't like the villain in Megamind.
I loved the shitty guy.
Like I don't know. Megamind to me is just bland.
I thought it was okay to good.
Listen, for every Megamind, there's Monsters vs. Aliens.
Yeah, I'm looking here.
DreamWorks.
Oh, you got Madagascars, which I think are like, ugh.
Madagascar is DreamWorks' Toy Stories.
I would say it's their
Also,
Cars, because Cars
also,
is that
actually,
one where it's like, ugh, okay.
The European Madagascar is actually good.
Is one of those good? Are you telling me one of the Madagascars is shockingly good?
So Kevin is completely right. Madagascar is the Cars because they both have the third movie supposed to be okay.
Is that the European one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one I just remember like catching some of it on TV and like it's like the first time you watch Be Cool Scooby-Doo and you're just confused because it's good. It's Madagascar 3, I guess. Polka dot, Afro.
Circus. Yeah.
Never seen it, but that's all anyone ever says. Like, oh yeah, it's actually pretty good. Oh yeah, Bad Guys.
Oh
and
yeah,
then,
I want to see that still. That's probably on Peacock.
Yeah.
And then also, Boss Baby.
Yeah, the Boss Baby, everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
Boss
Baby.
Never forget that the plot of Boss Baby is that the corporation of babies is trying to overthrow the corporation of puppies because puppies are cuter than babies. That is the plot.
So it's just kid versus cat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
What's Boss Baby 2 about?
I don't know.
I know that they're adults and they have to go back to being babies for some reason.
What?
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool. He has to return to baby.
Because at the end of Boss Baby, they grow up, and then Boss Baby 2 is the brothers are like adults and they have to go back to being kids for some reason.
They have to return to baby.
Return to baby because Who is it?
Is it
Patrick Warburton?
No, I thought it was Alec Baldwin.
Is it?
Yeah, he's the Boss Baby himself.
Yeah, Alec Baldwin's like, you're the best boss
hero.
baby boss, so we need you to come back. Oh yeah, okay, so we got the Prince of Egypt, and then we got Ants. And then we got El Dorado, and then we got Chicken Run.
Okay, so that's a solid string the whole way through there.
I think Chicken Run is pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. It is one of the most poignant Holocaust movies ever made.
I like Chicken Run a lot.
Chickens.
I'm gonna have to rewatch this because I can't remember anything from it. But I don't think as a kid I liked it.
Oh no!
Just The Great Escape.
Yeah, like no, the Chicken Run is one of those movies where like it's not for adults, but the subject matter like a kid is not like a 8-year-old is not going to be thrilled.
Chicken Run is an all ages movie as opposed to a kids movie.
Okay, I would agree with that statement.
I think that is a sharp distinction that has deadly been eroded.
I agree.
And forgotten.
I agree. because like I liked Chicken Run a lot. But I remember, like, I think I saw it in, like, some, like, educator scenario where I was like, oh, this movie's pretty good. The kids got bored. There's a couple of those.
The other one's still watching.
Yeah, I was like, yo, man, this movie's pretty good. Yo, you see the themes in here? 8-year-old who's bored and is now, like, talking with their friends about whatever.
About what Pokemon they just found and...
Yo, this got some themes. Oh, you see,
You know what? I might just go. I'm gonna go through this back catalog of all the DreamWorks and try to remember if I like them or not.
Oh no, it's
someone read at me the Discord. Oh, I watched Yes, Madam.
What is Yes, Madam?
Oh yeah, one of the coolest kung fu scenes I think I've seen in a while. From like this old movie.
And so yeah, it's got a bunch. It's got Police Story 3. It's got Yes, Madam. It's got Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and some others. And so Yes, Madam she is a cop, and a British woman is also sent over to join the investigation into this organized crime auditing scam. And they're both kung fu masters.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Drew. I think you said the wrong name. Do you mean In the Line of Duty 2, the Super Cops?
No, I mean Yes, Madam.
The original. Oh man, these are some of the worst changes. Oh no. Oh, these are all horrible.
What changes are you talking about? Titles? Movie titles?
Yes, the English names for Asian movies.
Oh, you think that's bad? You should see French titles for American movies.
Oh, gosh, what was that one?
But the other guys become bad cops.
But the cops.
And The Hangover is Bad Vacation. But this movie is 80s as hell. And the kung fu is rad as hell.
Well, of course, kung fu choreography stays eternal.
Yeah, it's evergreen.
It's that's the magic of Hong Kong cinema, is that you can watch a movie from like the 70s and you're like, yo, that's still impressive.
Yep, that's still sick.
That's crazy. Love it.
So I'm probably gonna watch some more of those this week.
That looks great. It looks like they just got a bunch. They dropped a bunch.
I feel like I will say the martial arts film is always. I feel like streaming services, like whenever one will always get a bunch of them for cheap and then eventually lose it. But you're like, no, those added a lot of value. Because I remember in the olden times, one of Netflix's primary uses is they had like every kung fu movie on there.
Except Challenge Soccer. They only had the crappy US edited version.
No, we don't want that. No, but I mean,
exactly.
I watched like the 5 Deadly Venoms on Netflix. I do remember.
I watched Ultimate Ninja on.
Yeah, that's the one. 5 Element Ninja.
I definitely watched a bunch of
Deadly Venoms.
Yeah.
What was it? The 36 Chambers of Shaolin on Netflix back in the day. I'm like, oh, this is awesome.
That movie rules. I think it was like a couple years ago. I found out that was like the second in a trilogy or something.
Like,
I was like, oh, okay.
No, that's the garbage of like, oh, I watched Shogun Assassin, and then you realize years later, oh, you mean the bastardized version of Lone Wolf and Cub 1 and 2?
Yeah.
And then that's the movie Bill is having his daughter watch in Kill Bill Volume 2, and my immersion is immediately destroyed.
Man. I will say, I think another reason a lot of this stuff is getting released is because Michelle Yeoh did, win an Oscar. So here's the movie she's in.
Yep. And it's suddenly like, oh, here's all these other kung fu movies she did, because she's a kung fu master, and that character is maybe kind of sort of based on her in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, that's even better.
Are we gonna get to people being like, "Yo, this Brendan Fraser guy, he's been in some movies."
Yeah, well, here's the Criterion edition of The Mummy.
Yo, I love The Mummy.
I did too.
That Mummy 1 is really good. I also kind of like Scorpion King 1.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's not
one wasn't bad.
It's not a quote unquote good movie, but it's a good movie. I was clapping. It was a swords and sandals and sorcery movie.
Like,
I'm like,
the projector died at the worst possible moment for our theater.
Oh no.
Oh.
I remember the only time I had a projector dying was in like Underworld 3, and what they did is like they just put up some like napkins to try to hide the fact that part of the screen wasn't showing. So they tried to like force it into widescreen. And then we all left and got our refund. Also, it was for Underworld 3 because that movie's not very good. I don't like Underworld 3. In fact, I don't like any Underworld after Underworld 1.
You know what? I like the end of Underworld 2 where they're fighting the Master Werewolf and Master Vampire. And I'm like, hey, this is cool, but then I don't care about anything else.
I can understand that. I like the fact that he became the one by becoming the super vampire werewolf. I was like, oh, that's pretty neat.
So it's usually low on FX, and what I'll do is I'll like see it on, and then I'll turn it off, and I'm like, okay, around like 45 minutes, it should get to the good part, so I'll come back to this.
There we go.
And watch other things.
I want to see that fight. So how was Exoprimal? I didn't play it.
Wow, this one of the best. I don't want to say this. Exoprimal is a really great multiplayer that no one's going to play.
Oh, so it's one of the like because it did give me those vibes of this game's going to come out and it's going to be pretty good. Is it like a Rumbleverse where you're playing it and you're like, there's a lifespan on this sucker?
Kinda. It's really fun because it's PvE VP.
Yeah, you kill the dinosaurs to get enough buffs to fight the other team or something.
Oh no, it's a race. It's alright. You guys are racing to see who can kill dinosaurs the fastest, and whoever can kill dinosaurs the fastest, they get to start round 2 faster.
Oh, okay.
And then
that is
once
neat.
you're in round 2, there's you and the dinosaurs and the enemy.
Yeah, like it feels like it's a game that's going to work when you're with a team of 4 competents, but I can feel that at some point with those kind of games, if you're with randoms, it's going to get really frustrating.
So it's a hero shooter, but you can switch out of your hero anytime.
Oh, that's cool.
Any place. You hit a button, you choose your who you want to change to, plus extra equipment, and then pop back in.
Okay. Like you just get back in your robot suit.
5 seconds to switch it out. It's great.
Okay.
We were right. Leviathan is just Am.
It's just Am?
It's just Am. He's less like I don't like humans and more of listen, I gotta protect all these humans. So I gotta torture like, I don't know, a couple 100,000 to get enough data to keep these other humans safe.
Okay, that's like early Am. That's
exactly.
So he's still an allied master computer. He's not.
Yeah, this is before he's completely fused with the other two.
Yeah, he's still like doing it. Not really a Shodan. Shodan's different. I like Shodan.
No. But he's like, I gotta protect humans by viciously torturing these humans into battle scenarios, so I can build better robot armors that they can then use to fight
the oncoming dinosaur problem that I've created.
The one good thing you can do though is during the multiplayer match, you get a free T-Rex and you can just send it at the enemy.
Oh, that's neat. That reminds me of the old StarCraft mod, Squadron Tower Defense, where you're building up your own tower defense, but you have like a separate resource mineral gathering thing that you would use to send other enemies at your opponent's stuff. I really liked that.
No, I don't know, it's real fun. I kind of can't wait to play it, but yeah, this is going to like, unless they do something amazing, it's going to flop really soon.
It's to me that's my Rumbleverse like analogy, where you're playing this game and you're like, oh, there's a lifespan on this one.
It's like, wow, this is great. 4 months from now.
Yeah, it's gonna be for 2 months, get its first bit of like battle pass content, and that's the end.
Okay, all right, Drew, are you back?
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah,
I don't understand. I start a phone call in the parking lot, and then when I pull back into the parking lot I left from, it disconnects.
There you go.
That's because they know.
Yeah, they know the AI. It's coming.
All right. One last thing I want to ask. I know you saw Dragon Ball Superheroes. Is that pretty good too?
I liked it.
If you like it, I know I'll like it.
So I think of it this way: Battle of the Gods was Vegeta having to deal with the goofy Dragon Ball antics, and Superhero was Piccolo having to deal with the goofy Dragon Ball antics.
Which is, I think, it's I like the premise. I like it when characters that aren't a Goku, when aren't Goku get the spotlight.
When Goku's not on screen, I think Dragon Ball is the best.
I can argue that. Although I still like Goku showing up sometimes. But like I feel like the parts of Dragon Ball I like are when it's not, here's Goku, he's gonna like just instantly solve the problem.
He's gonna instantly solve the problem that he has created.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Because he says, how about you charge it up? Here you go, Cell.
But I mean, to be fair to Goku, he's been right most of the time.
Yeah.
He's even right about Piccolo.
Yeah.
Like his track record has showed up correctly.
And Tien.
No.
Like up until like Frieza fight.
Yeah.
He's basically been right every time of like, no, you knock him down and then you help him back up.
And then they're your friends.
Yeah, they're your friends. Yeah. You team up. What's the big deal?
Hell, Piccolo raised my kid for me.
Because I gave him correct. I gave him.
Yeah. Gohan is turning into his father.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As in Piccolo is raising Pan.
That's cool though. I like that idea.
Good old Grandpa Piccolo.
Yeah. No, I like the idea of like Gohan becoming Goku, but like differently. Like still like kind of consumed in his own thing, except his own thing is like studying bugs or whatever instead of punching.
Yeah.
Yep. So I got to put this presentation together.
But Goku, what about your daughter? I'm sorry, Gohan. What about your daughter?
What about
Piccolo? Hey, let me call Piccolo real quick to go pick her up from daycare.
He's just meditating somewhere. He'll be fine. He'll
be all right.
And my son was just like me. Cats in the cradle with the silver spoon. The little boy blue and the man in the moon.
Oh man.
The dark truth of Dragon Ball was all about like Akira Toriyama's absent father. All along.
You know what? I like that.
Well, it's like how people believe, and I think there's some point to it where like Naruto was like a lot of influence was about like Kishimoto dealing with the fact his brother didn't like him or something.
Right.
Because there's a lot of like
that makes a lot more sense.
Because there's a lot like the Naruto Sasuke is a lot more of like, but no, I believe in you, brother. You're supposed to, even though you hate me, you really don't. You really don't. We have bonds. Or you see, no. At least I kind of buy that theory. I buy
that theory as well.
That's bullshit, but I believe it. Yeah. As they say.
You'll love to see it.
Yeah.
I'm just looking through here. I wanted to comment that Mario X Rabbids Sparks of Hope is like legitimately a great game. Only, unfortunately, it is Ubisoft, so it's made by like a horrible company.
Yeah, it's really good.
And also, that game, it feels like it's half done, or like at 70 to 80%, they cut funding because there's a bunch of stuff in it that's just not that was in the first one that's not in the second. Like the levels don't have ranks or par times anymore, which the first ones did, where they'd be like, hey, beat the level in 4 turns. And this one, it's like, nah. Also,
I was wondering why they have like a retry thing after you finish mission. I'm like, I don't want to retry it. I'm good. I won.
Because in the first one, there was like a ranking system. In this one, the second one, there's not. Also, the second one has like kind of voice acting, where the characters will like do voice acting, but only for like the first sentence, and it feels like they maybe cut their budget or something. Because
I didn't know they talked at all. I'm really surprised.
Yeah, in the first one they don't talk at all. It's all text boxes. But in the second one, basically anyone that's a rabbit will talk, but they'll only talk for like the first sentence of a text box. So they'll be like, "Oh no." And then the text box will be like, "Oh no, we need to go get the rabbit star to power up our spaceship." And you're like, "Why didn't they read the rest of the line? I don't understand."
I'm honest, I don't like Rabbit Mario's voice.
No.
He seems like an Italian stereotype. I'm just saying, guys, come on.
It should have been Chris Pratt. They should have got Chris Pratt as Rabbit Mario. Actually, Chris Pratt as Rabbit Mario would be genius. Just doing Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I still like the game, but it's just it's
yeah. I got through the midnight fight just because I'm like, oh yeah, I have that game. I just haven't played it.
Yeah. I like it. It's great, but there's like it's a weird feeling to it that I haven't gotten of indie games and smaller games, where it's all good. Yeah.
Well, sorry. Yeah.
No, you go.
Because I've been playing the Exoprimal beta. RE4 demo. It's great. The game's going to be great.
That game's coming out this week.
That's Friday.
I think that game's going to be good. I'm probably not going to play it for a while. Like, it's weird. Like,
how many systems is it going to be ported to?
It will be on the PlayStations. Like the PS4 and PS4 Pro. Apparently it struggles a bit on PS4 standard, but not on Pro. I'm not really gonna get
Xbox getting it, and I still know which Xboxes and PC.
Yeah.
I feel like it'll eventually find its way to the Switch, and then all of the next generation consoles, and then the generation after that. And even somehow find its way onto the Wii.
Yep, it'll get there. It's Resident Evil 4.
It is Resident Evil 4. It's going to happen.
It's going to keep getting ported and optimized. I think it's going to be... That game, I have a weird feeling towards it because I have other games I'm playing right now. But I know it'll be good. So, I'll just pick it up on a dry spell.
Yep.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's it.
There's a lot of other fun things to play.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta stand at the dock and shoot the water and see if that's how you can still get a rocket launcher.
Yeah, of course I am.
Yeah.
It always gives a rocket launcher.
You always gotta do it.
All right.
Listen, there's those fish in there, and those fish sell for a lot. You get your pesetas.
The knife system is like the Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3 knives, where if you stab too many times, they break. But you get free parries off of it as long as you keep it on.
I watched Susie Sphere Hunter's review of it that apparently she posted too early.
Yeah, I missed that one because
I watched it. It was, but one of the cool things they did is they changed the spinals or the spinels to be a separate currency that you use to buy like unique items and upgrades.
Ooh, okay.
So instead of getting them as like trash items, they're now rarer, and it's like, oh, you need like 5 of them, and you get a new handgun. That sort of deal.
Okay, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, they made spinels good. You should always be like, oh, it's a spinel. But now spinels are like the secret currency.
Ooh, now you're like,
I feel like they should always be garbage.
Yeah. So now it's blue velvets are like the
That's
regular Gemerald. Because you're always happy to get a blue velvet, but you're rarely happy to get a spinel.
Like it was spindle, it's like, but they cost the same. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but it
still sucks.
Yeah, the blue velvet's like 2 spinels.
Just better.
It doesn't matter that economy wise it's like the same thing, but no, it doesn't matter. You get more. Yeah, but I watched her review of it where she said it's good. Some people complain about the yellow, and we already commented that yellow tape on stuff is fine. On like boxes.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, unlike the 3 shades lighter Scooby-Doo ass boxes.
Yeah.
As you said.
Or just like if you make them too realistic, people aren't gonna know you can break them. Because like unless you make everything in your game destructible, which is a whole other can of worms. Not that I don't like that. Never forget Red Faction Gorilla. Love that game.
I was gonna say, there's not a problem in itself of then the game just starts chugging. It's like, oh god, no, he broke something.
Yep. Man, Red Faction Gorilla was so cool. That was such a cool game. And then, like, impractical. Some of those games, like, there's some spiritual sequels. Like, there's that, I think it's called, like, Teardown or something, where you're trying to do a heist, and, like, it's in a voxel world, and you can, like, demolish everything. And you're supposed to try to, like, demolish a way in and out of, like, a safe to get quickly. I thought that game looks cool. It's just not... It also chugs, apparently. It's hard to run. Because you got to do all them physics. But yeah. I'm not really doing much other than video games. But I've been playing some video games. We did talk a little bit about the Cartoon Network, whatever, Super Toon Showdown poll. How it's a bad bracket.
That's a horrible bracket for a few.
Very bad seeding.
A few killers have to go head to head with each other.
Yeah.
I'm specifically talking about Courage versus Dexter's Lab.
That's the one.
Yeah. That's a rough one.
Why is that number one?
Also, why is
that number one
comedy?
Yeah. Where's the horror section? Where's child horror?
Like.
Also, it just says Scooby-Doo. Which Scooby-Doo?
All of them.
All of them.
Because if you say I still don't. Because to me,
there's
like,
a lot of stinkers and smellers.
Like if you say all of Scooby-Doo, I would actually probably rank it lower than Infinity Train. But if you said like the cream of Scooby-Doo, then it probably wins.
I don't like this slice of life section because Craig and Clarence are gonna have to go head and head. But my gym partner, the monkey, has to go against I Am Weasel.
Yeah, that's fucking...
I feel like the slice
that's a little rough.
The slice of life section to me is like the low, like Clarence takes it. Like I
say Clarence takes it, but it should be Craig and Clarence at the end of this.
Oh, well, that would be more balanced.
Instead, you have the I Am Weasel, my gym partner, a monkey matchup, which is like that Rufus versus Ryu Street Fighter 4 match. You know the one.
Yes, I do.
What's Billy and Mandy has to go against K&D? Come on.
I think Billy and Mandy beats K&D.
It beats it, but K&D should at least be able to go further in the bracket. Like, it beats at least half the shows on here.
I feel that Billy and Mandy wins that top. I feel Billy and Mandy wins
once
the
again.
adventure.
I say that, but like, you know, K&D needs to be at least in like quarterfinals.
Yeah.
I think
I can agree that Billy and Mandy wins that top left one.
Yeah. I think Over the Garden Wall gets to the finals, but only because it doesn't have. I think Over the Garden. It's better than Steven Universe.
I don't.
I love Garden Wall.
Bad garbage.
I think it's better than Steven Universe, and I think it's better than Infinity Train and the.
Well, that doesn't matter. It's not better than Scooby-Doo.
I think it is better than all of Scooby-Doo.
No, it's not.
Oh, there's some bad Scooby-Doos.
I don't think it's better than Flapjack or either.
Yeah, no, Flapjack and Billy and Mandy are the top contenders.
How is Flapjack in adventure but not in comedy?
I don't know.
And how is Chowder in Slice of Life and also not in comedy?
Because they don't.
Gumball should have been in Slice of Life. That's what Gumball is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, like I still think like Billy and Mandy wins it because I like Billy and Mandy more than Flapjack.
The bottom left one is kind of flaccid. Superheroes is kind of weak.
It's weak.
There's 3 Justice League. Well, there's 3 DC shows.
Yeah, and I think the problem with that one is that I think that is probably the most fair bracket of them all.
Yep.
Okay.
If it was Omniverse, that would win that category free.
I think they're going with original Ben 10.
Ooh,
No,
because Powerpuff Girls beats Ben 10.
In that case, I also would agree then that that should just be the classic Scooby-Doo.
Okay, I'll go by those rules. I will say Scooby-Doo classic would be.
But then Dexter's Lab, that's like a season 3 picture of Dexter.
Ooh,
No, we're gonna say that's classic Dexter's Lab. Okay, fine. You know what? You know what? I'll agree. So that means Courage wins.
The first Drama Island, then. Yeah.
Listen, if that's season 3 Dexter, then Courage wins. I don't have a problem with that.
Courage dunks.
I mean, Courage wins to me regardless of which Dexter's it is.
I think
it has an easier win.
I think I would agree.
Yes.
With Courage over Dexter. Because I like Courage a lot.
Yeah, so that's the problem. The top right one is like the tournament decider of Courage versus Ed, Edd n Eddy.
It's Ed, Edd n Eddy. I'm sorry, it's Ed, Edd n Eddy. I like Courage a lot.
I'm sorry. Courage never went to high school.
That's true. Courage also didn't have, once again, the same thing Ed, Edd n Eddy and Dexter had, which is that season 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that final Ed, Edd n Eddy movie is really good.
Yeah, but that final Courage the Cowardly Dog episode is really good. Both halves of it. It's not just seeing his origin, it's also the Space Squid episode. No. Is it the Space Squid or is it the You're Not Perfect? Which one's the last episode?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
I'm still giving it to Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Courage the Cowardly Dog does unfortunately have the Courage the Cowardly Dog Scooby-Doo crossover.
Oh no! I'm still giving it to Ed, Edd n Eddy.
That's the albatross around Courage's neck.
I'm giving it.
So listen, it doesn't matter who wins bottom bracket because top bracket will almost always win.
It's always
pretty much.
Yeah, you're gonna go Ed, Edd n Eddy versus Billy and Mandy, which I give it to Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Yeah, give it to Courage. And then bottom superheroes, I think I give it to Teen Titans.
I think it's gonna be Teen Titans versus Power. Oh, but so is it Justice League and Justice League Unlimited or just Justice?
No. It just has to be just Justice League.
Okay, because
just like Young Justice wouldn't be like the new seasons that are good. It's just the old okay seasons.
Okay, because like I would give Justice League Unlimited to take it if it was Justice League Unlimited. Yeah. Because I really liked Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah, JLU is good.
Unfortunately, just regular.
Okay, if we're going by that rules, then I would give it to Teen Titans.
Real talk. Why is Generator Rex up here?
Generator Rex is cool. Generator, I'm glad.
Generator Rex.
It should be
interesting. It's not the best action show they've had.
It should be Generator Rex versus Ben 10, and Generator Rex is like the 12th seed that got in there, and you're like, I'm impressed you got in there, but you lose to Ben 10. That's what it should be.
Yeah.
Like,
at best.
OKKO versus Mau Mau.
I'm just saying, take Generator Rex out and, put in Megas XLR.
Ooh, okay.
That's a real action show.
You know what, Nolan? I agree. I still
And
think,
then I think Megas takes that bracket.
I still think Teen Titans takes it.
So
I think Teen Titans is really strong.
yeah, I do too, but I like Megas better.
Megas has a
Totally Spies technically a Cartoon Network show?
No. We can't put we can't put that there.
This is for the children, Nolan.
Totally Spies has its own award.
A lot of these shows definitely shouldn't be for children, but still.
Oh, yeah, we gotta.
Okay, and then our slice of lives.
It's Clarence.
Clarence wins. I will say, special shout out to Camp Lazlo for being like the rarest of shows where the last episode retroactively made the entire rest of the series.
I do like the ending of Camp Lazlo is really good.
You mean where Heifer comes in? It's like, I've been kidnapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy was just an imposter the entire time, just some dude.
He's an escaped mental patient.
And suddenly a lot more.
Oh God.
Yeah, that show makes way more sense.
Miss Doe's in the corner having like an existential crisis, like, oh gosh, this man's been hitting on me. Oh no.
I think my controversial statement on Slice of Life is I think my gym partner is a monkey beats the bottom four. That's
I don't even think that's controversial. I haven't seen Summer Camp Island. That's the only.
I saw like I saw the pilot and I thought it was just kind of bland.
But the other I Am Weasel
I don't like
sucks
I Am
ass.
Weasel.
The same way Cow and Chicken and I Am Weasel suck.
I agree.
Like they are garbage.
Not a fan of either. If you like them, that's okay.
We Bear Bears is just nothing.
I felt We Bear Bears is like bland.
It's just nothing.
My gym partner is a monkey has something.
We Bear Bears was the prototype to ChatGPT where they used it to write a cartoon series.
Yeah, like if Craig of the Creek was in the bottom four of the Slice of Life, it would have made it.
Yep.
I like Craig of the Creek.
Craig.
Yeah, I would have been. That would have been a fine. I would still give it to Clarence, but I think. That's
the seeding it should have been of like grand finals for that bracket should have been those two, not first round.
Yeah. It's a lot of number ones versus number twos, and this isn't fair. This isn't how brackets work.
Yeah. I also think that the Slice of Life should have been on the left and the superheroes should have been on the right, so you don't have to me, because I don't like the final is Clarence.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah,
I do not like that. It's
I mean, I do. That's how those kind of finals should play out.
Yeah, Clarence versus Mike Courage.
Also, wait,
that's how it should play out.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, it's Edda and Eddie versus Billy and Mandy to get to the finals.
Yeah, it's Edda and Eddie.
And then it's
gonna be like Clarence versus Teen Titans or whatever. Like, what was that?
Teen Titans versus Clarence. Yeah, that's a weird.
Yeah, it's still Clarence.
Also, that's bizarre that it's Teen Titans and not Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
Well, would Teen Titans Go be in superheroes or would they be in comedy?
It would actually be Slice of Life. That's what that show is.
That's how this thing's put together. It don't matter.
Yeah, horribly. It's put together awful.
How are superheroes not just adventure shows?
I don't know. Is there anything on there that's missing? Because part of me says there's something there that's really missing, but I can't describe what.
Just Megas.
Giant.
Yeah, Megas isn't on there.
I don't even think Megas is on really a key missing one.
I feel I can't describe, but part of me feels there's something missing here.
What's that one show where they had the cryptids?
Oh God!
Oh, Secret Saturdays.
Yeah, Secret Saturdays.
Yeah, because the mom's name was, you guessed it, Drew.
There's that.
What else?
I feel like
they showed up in.
What's gonna be missing?
Omniverse.
Yo, okay. Well, we're putting in Code Lyoko in there.
Oh, Space Ghost is missing. Johnny Quest is missing.
Yeah.
Oh, Samurai Jack is missing.
That's it.
Oh, there it is.
That was
Symbiotic Titan is missing.
That is true.
Also, wait. Yeah, hold up. I didn't even process.
The Star Wars miniseries is missing.
How is Billy and Mandy an adventure?
That's true.
Yeah.
How's K&D is not an adventure show either.
Oh no,
Jeez,
I
we
can
got like
see
20
that.
minutes talking about this.
I can see that being an adventure. I cannot understand Billy and Mandy being an adventure.
They go on
that is
adventures.
just a put Billy and Mandy in comedy instead of Courage, and put Courage into Slice of Life instead of...
No, Courage would be Courage is more adventure.
Okay, you just want to flip-flop those two?
Yeah, Courage is an adventure show. Like,
yeah, but it's also just a slice of life. It's just a day in his life.
Yeah, but he's going on like adventures and doing stuff.
Oh wait, yeah, hold up, you're right. Billy and Mandy goes into comedy. Gumball goes into slice of life.
Yes.
Craig of the Creep goes into superheroes.
There you go.
Oh yeah. No, that's adventure.
Craig of the Creek, actually, I'd put that in as adventure.
Yeah, there you go.
That's way more adventure.
Because
they're actually like, that's the whole point of the Creek, is that it's this childhood adventure.
Yep.
Same as like if Over the Garden Wall is childhood adventure, then Craig of the Creek is the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm putting that. I'm slamming it down.
Yep. All right. Well, I gotta go.
All right. Anyway.
Later days.
Bye.
Bye.